interested, I'll be taking you on your tour today, and then show them around the leasing office. So what I like to say is, this is where you would come to get your packages and mail, and then I also point out that over here there is a snack and drink bar that they're welcome to at any time, and then after that I take them into the study center. Something good to also mention during this is that we're open Monday through Sunday, so just so that they know that if they have a package, they'll be able to pick it up. And then you take them into the study room. Usually you let them go first, but and then just kind of show them around. So what I like to say is that this is a really good space to study, especially for like finals week, and that this room has its own Wi-Fi, so the password's over here. And that there's also a private study center, just first come, first serve if you have group projects that you're working on. Mention the bathrooms over here, and then I always like to say that a lot of times residents will come grab snacks and drinks as they study, so it's a really good spot. And then you take them out here and go to the pool and gym area. So as you're taking them over to the gym and pool, this is where you have to kind of make some small talk. Usually ask them what their major is, what year they are in school, because they do need to be a sophomore to live here or exempted from the housing agreement. So seeing what sorority they're in, fraternity, stuff like that. And just making small talk while you go over to the pool and gym. Alright, so now we're at the gym and pool entrance, and what I like to do during the tours is make sure that you're telling the residents where you're going, so when you're leaving the study center, be like, now I'm going to take you over to our rooftop gym and pool. But now that we're here, I like to showcase our little keypad, so I say, if you choose to live with us, you will get this little key fob that lets you into the building as well as your unit. So the building doors are always kept locked, and show them that they're locked. But if you want to get in, all you have to do is just scan this up against here, and then it'll unlock for you. And you lead them into here. This is another area where you're going to have to make small talk. Just do your best. If you've already gone over like what their major is in and everything, this is also a good time to be like, have you guys toured anywhere else? What's your price range? Stuff like that. All right, so now you're going to lead them up to the rooftop pool. I like to mention that this just opens once it gets consistently warm and closes once it gets consistently cooler. Right now it's open, so I just like to say that the pool itself is only 1 foot 2 inches deep, but the idea is that you put the lounge chairs in the pool and kind of like sunbathe, and then also mention that you're allowed 2 guests for every resident, and that is a really good spot to hang out in the summer. Like make a joke about how like there's nothing to do in Bowling Green, so this is like a really fun spot to hang out, something like that. And then you lead them over to the gym over here.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
All right, so now that you're at the gym, you're going to tell them that the gym is open Monday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. and that you just scan in. And then I kind of like to joke around that it's never really full, so it's like your own private gym, and just kind of point out the main things. So treadmill, stair stepper, free weights, cable machines, some leg machines, and stuff like that. Then I take a pause and ask if they have any questions about anything here, and if they don't, then I tell them that we're going to head down to the courtyard, show you around the parking lot, and then we're going to head back to the leasing office, and I'm going to show you our show unit. So that's what I do right here. All right, so now you need to show them around the parking lot. Mention that the Midtown Pass is optional, but if you choose to park with us, it is $40 a month. And I do also mention here that we don't have guest parking. Kind of flip it into a positive, just be like, because of our location so close to campus and to nightlife, it would just get used and abused. So turn it around to a positive and let them know why that is the policy. And then also mention that they should never have trouble finding a spot because it is constantly patrolled by a towing company. So kind of talk about this there. Give them alternative options if they don't want to park here. I usually mention the alumni garage, or they can not bring a car, or just like other parking options. And then also right here, I always ask like if they're interested in bringing pets. If they say yes, great, explain the pet policy. $500 if it's just a pet that they're bringing, ESA free. And then if they're not, be like, no problem, but it is very pet friendly, so if you do ever plan on it, just ask the leasing office for details. And then I take them into the courtyard. I always mention that this is a great spot to bring your pet if you have one, or just to hang out. And then always point out that there's grills in every corner. And then I also like to point out the different balconies. So I usually say, on this side, as you can see, there's a lookout balcony, and on this side, there's a full out balcony. And then I'm like, if you have a preference, let me know, and I can try to meet that. And that's where I stop here. All right, once you make your way over to either the show unit or the actual unit that we have left open, just make sure you're making small talk on that, like, dead time. It doesn't have to be something that you're talking about the whole time, but just make sure you're not awkward, like ignoring them, just keeping them in the conversation. But once you get into the show unit, what I like to say is, this is a good idea of what all of our units look like. Point out the hardwood flooring, granite countertops, then you take them into the kitchen, and then say all the stainless steel appliances are included, so that includes the fridge, microwave, oven, stove, and then really emphasize the dishwasher. I feel like that's a good selling point. I don't know why. And then I also mentioned that there's a trash service that comes, so every unit will come with a trash service, and that we come and pick up your trash Sunday through Thursday. That's also a good selling point. And then this is where I kind of show them the living area, ask them if they know about the furniture package and if it's something that they're interested in, but just if they are, be like, this is what comes with it. So you'll get the bar stools, the couch, the love seat, coffee table, side table, and then I mentioned that a TV will come mounted on the living room wall regardless of it, and then you take them into the bedroom. So in the bedroom for the furniture package, you will get the dresser, the queen bed, as well as the mattress, and then the nightstand. Mention that is $50 a person, and kind of just depends on what we have available or their preferences, depending on how booked up we are at this moment. What I like to mention is that every unit, no matter what style, will have its own connecting bathroom to every bedroom, and typically the bedroom is carpeted because some people like that, I think. I also kind of take a pause right here, see if they have any questions. If not, just be sure that you hit on utilities are included, location to campus. There is a washer and dryer in every unit, so that's awesome, and stuff like that. And then the closet. Here's the closet. What I like to say is, like, all the closets are really decent size. They're either a double door like this or walk-in. And then also, if you are in the show unit, mention that this bedroom isn't to scale, but that the closet is, because you don't want them thinking that this is how big it is, because it's not.